Hi, I'm Victoria Bravo.
Hi, I'm Aiden.
Hi, I'm Owen Cadu.
I think about when I hear D&D is honestly Stranger Things.
When I think of D&D, I think like a bunch of like people in their basement like sitting around a table for like 12 hours. I think that's awesome. And I'd love to do that. So
I've played D&D in some shape or form since I was 6 years old. My family is big on it. DMing is sort of a more recent thing for me, but this will probably be the 5th or so game that I've DM'd, and I'm looking forward to a one-shot. Kind of the DM's whole deal is to figure out what needs to be described in order to sell this setting. If you're homebrewing, then that's all the DM. It's character creation time. Yay. So what we're gonna do is roll 4d6, which means 4 six-sided dice. And then we're going to take away the one that rolls the lowest. And then that sum will be a score. So go ahead. You can go for yours. And then, yeah, you guys just that thing. Maybe we roll 7 times and take the lowest. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we're rolling 7 because that was the one. I'm sorry, guys. That was 17. Here we go. Now we've got our numbers. So what we're gonna do now is pick what we want to be.
I would say Ranger.
Ranger, rough and wild-looking, a human stalks alone through the shadows of trees, hunting the orcs he knows are planning a raid on a nearby farm. Very, very much deadly hunters. Sometimes they have a pet familiar. They are, sort of rugged type of deal. Do you want to lock in Ranger, or do you want to hear some of the other ones?
You know what? I'll just lock it in.
Hell yeah. So on your character sheet where it says class and level, put Ranger 1.
I like the sound of rogue.
Signaling for her companions to wait, a halfling creeps forward through the dungeon hall. She presses an ear to the door and pulls out a set of tools and picks the lock in the blink of an eye. So very cloak and dagger, knives in the dark, has a sneak attack.
I'll play rogue.
Hell yeah. So we've got a ranger and a rogue. We're gonna pick a race as well.
Last time I played, I know that I played dark elf.
Yeah, so that would be a drow elf specifically.
A drow elf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. Put drow where it says race. And a half elf will be like half human blood.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Half elf? Yeah. All right. So we've got a half elf and we've got an elf, a drow specifically.
All right. Just how was that overall experience of character creation for you?
That was so much fun actually. Like, I know it was a lot of numbers and stuff, but it was so just like entertaining to like pick things out. Like, I feel like that's kind of the best part of any game is like building your character.
It was interesting. I mean, a lot of it in the beginning is just like picking numbers and assigning stuff, which I could see is not terribly interesting. But I think the latter half is more fun because we were kind of assigning character traits and roles, which I think will be fun to play those characters in the game. I think the character stuff is the fun stuff.
They needed to make the big 3 decisions: race, class, background. Victoria picked half elf, half human. They get some of the benefits of both races. Yeah, half elf is a great pick. And Aiden picked drow elf. Those are the edgy boys.
I think I was pretty lucky with my rolls. I got a lot of high numbers, so I'd say I'm pretty happy with that.
I think I was like mid-range in terms of luck. Like, I didn't get that many low numbers. I don't know, I didn't get that many low numbers. I mean, the highest I could get is an 18, and I didn't get any 18s, but I didn't get any like 2s, which is good. So class is what they're gonna be playing as. Generally, class it kind of determines play style. Is like if you're like a knife in the dark, or if you're like a big like beefy paladin. Victoria picked ranger, which means that she's gonna be like, up in the trees shooting arrows. She might be talking to animals every now and then. She really knows the lay of the land. And Aiden picked rogue, which means that he's gonna be like knives in the dark. He really knows where to put a knife to stop a heart. He also knows people really well.
I'm interested to see how the actual gameplay starts when we actually get to the campaign part.
I'm just excited to see how this is all going to play out. I think there's going to be an interesting foil between me and my group.
We move into the town of Tigris Hill, which is a true to its name, it's built on a craggy rock on top of a hill, somewhere in the eastern reaches of this land that we're in. Into this quiet little town walk two companions. Are they conversing or are they silent?
I think we're chatting up.
Okay, yeah. We're talking about our past. Maybe you're talking about your old troop again.
Remy is filling the quiet and cool sort of afternoon air with with words of memory and words of comfort in this place that neither of you have been to. You guys are both from the big city. And so it's sort of strange to not hear the hustle and bustle, and to be here in such a small town. Here is sort of a tavern that you guys are coming upon, and as you enter, looking for work, would you approach anyone in this place, or are you just going to sit and wait for somebody to come to you with a job?
Yeah, I just sit down, grab a table.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
You guys begin to set, and just as you're about to settle in, the door crashes open, and in stomps this guy in sort of it's nice armor. It's rusted in places, but it is well polished in most others, and he sort of storms in. He's got like a not a 5 o'clock time. He's got like a 10 o'clock shadow, and really kind of scruffy, but has these piercing green eyes, and stomps in, and he says, "Anybody looking for work?"
And I said, yes, we are.
He sort of turns towards you with that piercing gaze. I'd like you to make me an insight check to see what's behind these guys' eyes. So it's 8 total. You can't really read anything behind these eyes. They are the only thing you feel is uncomfortable as he bores into you, and he sort of sizes you up.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, if you'd like to. Yeah, we can do both.
So +2.
9 plus 2.
11.
A little better. He looks, severe, but he also looks maybe panicked.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's trying to hide some of his fear at a situation.
Okay. Can I talk?
Yeah.
I can just talk? Okay,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
We're in role-play mode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
You're good.
I raise my hand and say, I'll do it, but I want to get paid.
How much do you want?
How much are you going to give me?
Give me a persuasion check.
I don't work for free.
Nobody works for free. So 21. That's pretty good. He sort of looks at you and he goes, thinks in his head, 5 gold. And you know that's not enough for whatever danger you sensed behind his eyes.
7.
6 and 5 silver.
Deal.
And he says not another word and storms back out the tavern.
I guess we should follow him out there, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
The bar hand stops you before you guys go. Watch yourself around that type. He only shows up in town once every few months. Don't know what he's doing here. Be careful.
Okay, thanks.
As you guys walk out the tavern, and you can see out in the forest there's some kind of like stone structure that this guy that you're looking at is sort of focused, laser focused on.
And as you guys do line up, he says, "What are your strengths and weaknesses?"
I can show you a good time, and I know my way around life.
Okay, cloak and dagger.
In the last year, I've killed 50 men.
Okay, cloak and dagger. Ancestors, help me. Let's get going. And he walks. He looks not much for conversation, but he is leading you guys towards the temple that he was looking at.
I'd like to check out the temple.
Sure.
Yeah.
Check out the temple. Do you want to look at the guy or the temple?
I'll look at the guy.
For sure.
14.
14. You look at the temple. This place looks old and ruined. This is not well kept, and it looks like people really haven't been to visit it. The path isn't really like beaten or established. So you're wondering if this guy lives there or what he has to do with the temple. He's just leading you guys wordlessly.
18 plus 1, 16.
16. You sort of look. You're sort of looking at at his back. He's got a shield strapped there. There's an insignia on the shield, and you look at it and you sort of squint and you line it up with an insignia at the top of the temple, and they're the same symbol. And he leads you guys through and into the woods as the sun is setting, which is, in your guys' experience, not usually a great plan.
Right.
So yeah, it's the shadows are growing closer, and things are looking a little bit grim. Looks like things could use a little bit more cheer. If you'd like to.
So I pull out my French horn and I play a tune real quick.
Okay, well now I have to ask you to make a performance check to see if you can make a good performance on your French horn. Dirty 20. So, but with the dirty 20 is also very good. You sort of play this French horn and you watch this guy's eyes as they sort of soften a little bit. Just a little bit. His countenance hasn't changed barely at all. He's still walking the same stiff walk.
Can I dance?
Also make me a performance check.
9.
A 9. I mean, how good or bad is this performance? With a 9,
Yeah.
what goes wrong?
You're asking me?
Yes.
I think I try to dance to get this guy to laugh,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think it works.
He sort of looks you up and down,
Yeah.
and he goes, he's enjoying the music.
Yeah. But not my dancing.
I think you end up tripping over a root because you're trying to dance as you're walking.
Yeah.
And he laughs at that.
Okay.
So he's laughing at you.
Got it. I've embarrassed myself.
I'm not one for camaraderie,
Got it.
but this is quite entertaining.
Can I ask his name?
Braxus Stalhorn. I am the guardian of this temple. As has been my family's charge for generations. And now it is under attack.
Can I ask who's attacking the temple?
Give me an insight check again. 4 plus 2 is 6. You can't make out the expression on his face. Is it like he might be in pain? He might be like having an aneurysm. You can't tell.
Okay.
But he's having some. I cannot say, only that they are mischievous beasts and must be dealt with.
Got it.
If you'd like to make an insight check on what just happened. 19 is really good. He's embarrassed. He doesn't want to say who is attacking his temple and why he can't deal with it. And he sort of leads you, and you guys come up to the foot of the temple now, and it's this big sort of like Aztec pyramid type deal, with this like big symbol up at the top. It's like a 6-pointed star with sort of like a hat over it. He stands at the entrance. He says, "You first."
Us first?
I paid you.
You want us to go in there first?
To clarify, also, he hasn't actually paid you yet.
Got it.
I paid you. Go in.
You can pay us.
What did I say? 6 gold? He throws you 3 gold.
Okay.
The rest after we're finished.
Got it. Okay. You want to go first?
No, I think he was talking to you.
Okay. It's a door, right?
Yeah, there's a big sort of like, again, not well kept.
Yeah.
It's sort of like rotting wood. It's like a big, like, iron reinforced gate.
Okay.
Here.
Gate. Okay. Then I slowly open the gate.
Yeah, and sort of like, you know, how a rusty hinge goes. It's bad.
Yeah.
Whoever is in here is now alerted. Inside is dark. There's sort of like a big antechamber that is only dimly lit by the fading light outside.
But I can see in there, right?
You have dark vision, yes.
Yeah.
So you can see sort of the big antechamber, and then it narrows down to a point, and you see a staircase that goes down.
Okay.
That's kind of it. It's pretty austere in this place.
Okay.
It doesn't look like some place that someone would be able to live.
Okay.
Um,
But I don't see anybody.
no, you don't see anybody in here.
I say hello.
Give me a perception check.
19.
19. You hear some like guttural voices chanting from downstairs, and sort of, you know, like chanting these like weird phrases that you can't quite make out. It's a language you don't understand.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I understand it?
What are your languages?
Elvish, Orcish, Common.
It sounds like a garbled form of Orcish. It sounds like Orcish that that like a 2-year-old tries to speak. And so these like, you know, and they're also like higher pitched voices. It's like we're here. We're gonna take your gold.
Okay. I turn to the guy and I say, I presume those are your friends.
Yes, they must be dealt with
Okay.
for the justice of my temple.
I look at her and I'm like, it looks clear. Okay.
And then
So I step aside.
So you're not gonna like approach in any
I'm
way.
not gonna walk in just yet.
I cautiously approach the staircase and peer down and like look for bears and say, I think we should have asked for more money.
Make a perception check as you're looking sort of at the staircase and down.
Did the guy follow us in or not?
Yeah, he's right behind you. He looks like he's going to join you in this, but he doesn't want to go first.
Got it.
8. There's an eye, sort of the stone statue of an eye up at your eye level. So because like the staircase, like there's the wall on the other side that like goes sheer down as the staircase goes down. So it's down to like the ceiling level of the next floor. And on that wall is this stone eye, and you see just the glint of like a piercing red point. That glint is from it, but you can't quite understand what it's doing.
I think you should go first.
Can I ready my bow?
Yeah, you can have it in your hand and an arrow knocked if you'd like.
Aeronaut.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see this red statue?
Yes, you see the eye.
Can I turn to the guy and ask him what that thing is?
It's fine. It's a thing to judge if you are worthy, but I'm sure you are worthy, so go on in. If you're an adventurer, you must be worthy.
Okay. Then I slowly walk down the staircase.
The first step you step on, the iris sort of enlarges and opens up, and the piercing red light grows and sort of fills the room, and the steps of the staircase go. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as this staircase turns into a slide.
A slide? Got it, okay. 17 plus dex, so 20.
That's good. You had not put very much of your weight on this step, and so you go back on your back foot and just barely manage to catch your balance as you see the slide go all the way down, and at the bottom where the landing is for the next floor, a spike pit is opening up.
Oh my god. I turn to the guy and I go, "What was that?"
You are not worthy? I guess. That's not my fucking problem.
So it's a slide now?
It is. It looks like it's starting to, like, now that there's nobody on it, it's like slowly returning. It's like the spike pit is now closing up, and each of the steps are going back into steps.
This guy's trying to kill us.
I think you should have paid us up front, everything.
I agree. Oh god.
Do you think I have to check if I'm worthy?
I think you should check if you're worthy, yeah.
Okay. I'll put a foot down on the first step and
I think just give me like a straight like charisma check for me. So just roll a d20 and then add your charisma modifier.
so 3.
Now I need a dexterity saving throw.
18 and 3, so 20.
Okay, that's once again great. And the same thing happens, and he's like, why are neither of you worthy? You're adventurers. You're supposed to be like, the pinnacle of heroism. He sort of looks. He doesn't know what to do about this anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you'd like to do a perception check around the antechamber
Yeah.
and about the staircase as well, you can either focus in on the staircase or get something more general about the chamber.
I want to check the actual chamber.
For sure, go for it. Perception. Yeah, you look around the chamber, and it looks like there's one closed door that you missed, and you open it, and inside are some old, like, rotting vestments. Some, like, like old robes and, like, hooded cloaks, that kind of thing. And they bear a symbol of that same six-pointed star with the sort of rooftop hat at the top of it.
I think this is our worthiness.
Yeah.
You want to try on the road?
Yeah, I'll pull it on.
Okay.
This is sacrilege.
What?
And I suppose I must allow it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys equip your robes, and is one of you gonna go down the staircase?
I volunteer.
Okay.
I walk up to the stairs. I put my foot on the step.
And nothing happens.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I yell, "I'm worthy!"
And you hear in response, just down the stairs, a sort of like scream of chanting as it gets louder.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you want to try the step?
Yeah, I'll follow you down.
Okay.
Same thing, nothing happens. He follows you down, and this is just raised up a little bit.
Is that like a stage?
Looks like a stage or a dais, and it's like something that people like either worship at or like perform like religious rites. And standing at the top of it is a guy you very much recognize. You recognize this as the goblin boss that you scammed.
Did I wrong in my past?
Yes.
Oh god.
He's here.
Oh no.
And he looks like he's been expecting you.
Oh god. So we've entered combat.
Yes, combat's gonna start as soon as we roll initiative, which is right now.
Okay.
I've got initiative all set up, and it's time to play the game. Welcome to combat. So, what you have in combat is there are 3 things you can do every combat. There is an action, a bonus action, and a movement ability. The first in initiative is the goblins.
Got it.
So each of these goblin minions are gonna go. Blue, I think, is gonna go, and he's going to come up into your face, and attack you. And he's going to roll for damage with his dagger, and that does just 2 damage to you. So that's gonna do that. And then he's going to use the disengage action, and he's gonna go hide behind here.
Okay.
This guy is going to get out this little bow and try to blink a shot at you. Does a 12 hit your armor class?
16.
Gotcha. So the arrow goes wide, it hits the stone, and he goes and he hides. He's actually going to roll a stealth check to see if he can hide from your view. So that is going to be a 16, which I think means he succeeds. So you can't see this guy right now.
Okay.
These other two are both going to shoot bows at you, but they're going to stay by the boss's side. That is a 16 to hit Remy.
My armor 16.
Meets it, beats it. So that is 2 damage to you. And then just a 7 to try to hit Varys.
And that does not.
Alright, so he misses as well. So the goblins all spring into action and they're like yipping and screaming and clawing at you, jabbing you with daggers and shooting arrows. It is pandemonium in this room. And after the goblins go, Varys, it's your turn. Something needs to happen here.
Okay. Shoot. He knows who I am. Okay.
Yes, I know who you are. And yes, this is about those beef rolls.
Okay. I would like to shoot this goblin with my bow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay.
So attack roll 9 plus 5 is 14.
Mm-hmm.
That hits the. Which one were you shooting at?
This guy.
Yes, that hits him.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you can roll damage. All right. 2 damage to blue.
Actually, no. Can I try to talk down the mob boss guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. Wait! What are you doing? Stop! Okay.
7 plus 5 is 12.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll for him and see how effective this is. No, he's mad.
Yeah.
He's like, I want those beef rolls refunded now.
Okay. So this means that I've stole beef rolls from him.
You owe me 12 gold of beef rolls, or just 12 gold. I don't care. You owe me.
Okay. And that's my actions done?
Yes, that's your turn.
Got it. I mean, I want to ask this guy a question, but I can't do that this turn.
I'd allow it.
Okay. I'll turn to him and I'm gonna say, "Did you set this up?"
No, who is this guy?
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, I'm done.
Who is this guy? He looks extremely embarrassed that this guy is in his temple.
Yeah.
But no, he does not know him priorly.
Okay.
Okay, that is the end of your turn. Remy, it's up to you.
Can I move around the pillar to try and see the goblin at him?
Yes. I will say it's quite easy to see him once you see him.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my dagger to try to stab him.
So you go to hit, and he sort of dances out of the way and he sort of laughs at you, sticks out his tongue. He's like, you do come up into melee range. That's that. The boss is gonna go.
Cool.
He pulls out this scary-looking curved blade and goes to swing at you, and is so blinded with rage that he completely misses and almost lodges his sword into the stone on the side. And he goes, "I need my refund."
Okay.
That's the end of his turn. And now it's going to be Braxis. Braxis is going to shout out a war cry. And he's going to come down just one step and hit at this guy. That is a full 7 damage to this guy, which brings him from doing absolutely fine to bloodied and badly hurt. Varys, it's your turn.
I pull out my bag of gold coins
Okay.
and I count out 12
Uh-huh.
and I extend my hand out to give him the gold.
Okay, we're gonna do persuasion with advantage. 16 plus 5 is 21, which is great. His eyes sort of bulge as you hold up this gold, and he looks and he says, "What are you playing at?"
Okay.
It looks very interesting.
I want to use this gold to distract him from the fact that I'm pulling out my short sword and I'm gonna stab him.
That'll be an attack with advantage.
Okay.
So
cool.
yeah, you're going to attack with advantage, and then if you hit, you get to add your sneak attack damage.
Okay, cool.
What I said earlier, this is advantage, so you get to re-roll that.
Okay. Cool.
So it's not a natural one. It's so much. It's twice as good.
That's twice as good. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
These are the rolls that I live for.
Yeah.
He looks. He's like entranced by the
Yeah.
gold, and he leans further in.
Yeah.
And you take out your dagger, and he says, "What the fuck is that?" and backs off and pulls once again his sword.
Okay. That's both my actions.
Yeah. Okay. That's going to be the end of your turn. It's the goblins again. Everybody loves the goblins. This guy is scared because he almost got hit by you, Remy. He's going to disengage and then run back up here, and then try to shoot at you with his short bow. 14?
I'm 16.
Ooh, he misses. You are tanking these shots. All right. The goblins are closing in. This guy is actually going to shoot a short bow at Braxis, and this guy's going to shoot a short bow at you. On Braxis is a miss, and on Varus is a natural 19. So that is going to be another 3 damage. Bad news for Varus. Varus is at 3 health. It is Remy's turn.
First, I turn to Varus and I say, "Where did you keep the gold, just in case anything goes south?" And then I.
Hey, can I ask that you try to get this guy?
Okay. Yeah, I'll
All right.
pull out. I'll keep my dagger and
Okay.
try to.
Go for it. If you roll good, you might die this turn. 8 plus 5 is 13? Yes. That hits the guy. So roll your damage. And if you roll high enough, this guy's dead. How do you want to do this? This guy's dead. And how do you want to kill him?
Okay, I'll come up behind him and grab his throat and stick my dagger in.
Hell yeah. The goblin boss is dead. You're the man you've been fleeing from for months.
Oh my god.
His throat has been slit by your companion, Remy.
Cool.
Braxis is gonna go now. And he is going to sort of step down one step, look out at all the goblins who are in his line of sight, and he's going to make a big intimidation check to see if he can just make all of them run and flee. 13, I'm going to say that one sort of scrabbles under the dais and disappears. But Braxis has effectively removed one of these enemies from the fight and is now going to hit this purple guy, which is going to be 5 damage. It's going to be goblins. These guys are going to flank Braxis now. And they're both going to take attacks with advantage. Braxis takes 3 damage as they both sort of jump on him, and one actually gets a dagger in between the plates of the armor, and he yells out in pain. This guy is going to angle himself and try to get a shot on Varus. That is a natural 20. That's going to be a total of 7 damage.
That kills me.
You are down. So, Varus, what's going through your mind as this arrow comes?
I'm thinking that is going to hit me right in the head. It's probably going to go right through my eye and stab me in the brain in a way that's going to kill me.
That's the end of the goblins' turns. Oh, actually, after the goblins' turn is Varus, so you're going to have to roll right now. That's 1 failure. Varus comes closer to the brink of death. Remy, Your companion is down on the stairs. Okay.
I go rushing to Varys.
All right.
Check this.
1, 2, 3. So you're gonna take an opportunity attack from this guy, and he misses. Heroically, you leap over the dead body of this goblin boss, and another one of his lackeys goes out to swing at you, and you dodge deftly, and you're there at Varys' side, and I need you to make a medicine check now.
What, 16?
16. He is stable at 0 hit points. You don't have to make death saves anymore. For now, you are stable.
Okay.
You're alive.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just chilling at 0 right now.
yes.
Got it.
Remy, I believe that's going to be your turn. Braxis is going to go again and swing. Purple's down. And so he's only facing one guy, which he says, "Is your friend all right?"
Barely. He's lucky I was here to save him.
Very lucky indeed. Let's clean these guys up. Remy, it's you.
I'll stick with the dagger and I
Yeah.
try to.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll the hit. And that's a 3. Once again, Remy clearing the battlefield. Another guy goes down. There is a litter of dead bodies around. There's only the one guy behind Braxis now. As Braxis goes, and all he has to do is reach behind him and grab this little guy snarling and wrestling in his arms, and he just has to hit him once. And that indeed does it. And with 7 damage, the last goblin is down. And that's the end of combat. Braxis comes over. What were you gonna say?
I'm alive.
You are stable but unconscious.
Unconscious. Okay.
Yeah, so your images are swimming before your eyes.
Yeah.
And you come to as Braxis and Remy are looking over you.
I look around. I say, it looks like I saved the day.
And that's where we can wrap up our session.